Hey folks, it's SW here with another video. This video is going to talk about the worsening, relationship between NBA referees and players. Um, so the game of basketball has been around for several decades. I even could say that. Um, but, it's been around for a long time, and referees, and players, of course, integral part of the game.
About to take you on
But
an NBA
never
playground
has
experience.
the tension between the two groups ever been this high. I mean, even with, I remember Rasheed
Ooh,
Wallace,
that's nasty.
the guy who, has so many technical fouls in it. Like, I've never seen
Snatched.
the
He
level of
smashes it.
confrontation between referees and players gotten that bad. I mean, even Rasheed Wallace, I bet you could have like a laugh with a referee, like
Oh,
he's having
that's
fun, like
slick with
referees
the
be laughing with
crossover.
him. Like, it's just to a point
That has got to be
where I think
embarrassing.
that it's just ridiculous, and this video is going to discuss the
Stays
various
out of
reasons
trouble with the
why
crossover.
this has happened, but it's kind of
He earns
shocking
another chance.
that it's gotten to a point
He
where
goes for the jumper.
something has to be done
Nothing
about
but
it.
the
I mean, it's never
nylon,
been
baby.
that bad before. So, first thing I'm going to say as
Bang,
to,
bang,
a
bang.
cause
For three.
for this situation
Ankle
has to
breaker.
be the
Draymond Green.
development of the last 2-minute report. Now, this report, mainly attributed
Quick
to
handle.
Adam Silver in his
Fires the
mission
jump
to add
shot.
more transparency to the NBA and sort of give fans and players an insight
Shaken
to
to his core.
making a certain call. Was a certain call right or wrong?
LeBron.
But
Kevin
thing
Durant.
is, it really is
The
mainly used to
Slammer.
show, if a
You
ref
don't
is
wanna be
wrong.
playing catch
So
up
let's
like
say
this.
like Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? He steps out of
giveaway.
bounds. It wasn't called. He makes a game-winning shot.
Here he goes. Stretch
2-minute
the floor
report.
with the three.
Well, they'll run a 2-minute report and they'll say, oh,
Draymond
okay,
Green.
the referee should
What
have
a
called
crossover
this
move.
play that he was out of bounds. Or, I remember in the playoff
Passes
series,
it off.
Wizards versus Hawks, Paul Pierce hits a clutch 3-point shot.
Get that weak game
But
outta
they would
here.
say, oh, that shouldn't have
He doesn't
counted
get the
because
shot
of
off.
Marcin
He only had
Gortat's
12 seconds.
moving screen.
He hammers
It's
it.
things like that. And yes, it's good for transparency. However, if you're an NBA referee
What a steal.
and you
Call
get
the cops.
in your, in my opinion,
Calling long
referees
distance
are a little
and
over-criticized.
connects.
I mean, you're looking at
Sweet
fast-paced,
move on the crossover.
fastest players and athletes in the world, and you have to catch something in, a
Sharing the ball.
like a snapshot,
Double
quick
zero on the shot clock.
quick decision in your head, like this is the call I have to make,
That hurts.
and you're gonna make mistakes. You're human. You're not a robot. You have a chance to make a
Green.
mistake, and when you are
He's breaking
some of
ankles.
these are the best referees in basketball. If you have to endure, the whole world seeing, oh, this guy, he effed up. He should have made this call. Every referee, like, this guy made such a bad call. NBA referees suck.
Skywalker.
It does something to your psyche. Like when people say you suck, or you have bad anything like customer service, or you're bad at your job. That has something negative to do with your psyche. That's why NBA referees do not
Nails
like
it.
the report, because it highlights simple mistakes that they make, in the highest pressure moments, and the whole world is looking at them like, why the hell did they not make that
Here
call?
he goes. With
hate
another
that.
jumper.
And that puts a sort
Who
of,
authorized that shot?
I think, attention.
He wiped
That
the
builds
floor
tension,
with
and
him.
you see players like LeBron James and Kevin Durant like, oh, they should get rid of that report, because they probably notice
Draymond Green.
how it affects the referees and how it
Quick
affects what the
hands.
calls they make. So now you're gonna be more willing. Some referees, they might miss a
Goes
call,
in
so they're
for
gonna
the
try to
layup.
get more calls in a late game situation.
Passes
And
it.
the opposite, oh, you shouldn't have made that call. They might say, oh, I'm not gonna make this
It's a
call.
shot clock
I'm gonna let him play,
Is
and that's gonna affect
watching the
the
clock?
quality of officiating.
Snatches it up.
I think the next thing is social media, because
Kaboom.
social media
LeBron.
really is it always follows you
With
around.
authority.
There might have been a time when a referee can make a bad call.
Congratulations to the winners.
But
Playground.
only people he's hearing it from is maybe his bosses or the players.
We get it
But
started.
the whole world's not coming after him. You know how bad, like you're
Fires
such a
up
bad,
the
like,
jump shot.
imagine if you're a referee
EJ,
that
is there
nobody
any
likes
chance the
and
button
you're on
his
social media,
controller is
like,
stuck?
That's a
you have
good
to be
one,
getting
Ryan.
so many notifications, you know, oh, you suck, like, F you, screw you, death threats, all this
Russell
sort of stuff. So I
Westbrook.
think that sort of plays into the referee,
Oh, klepto
you
on
know,
the court.
and also the fact that these social media sites are a conduit
Splash.
for players to criticize referees. So I think that has to play a role in it because, you know, again, more tension,
Offers
more
up the
anger in
jumper.
the referee's mind, I think.
James Harden is elusive.
But the last thing is, I think
Jump
in general
shot.
in our country, and you know, America,
Shoots the jumper.
United States,
Wow. Quite
The-
a shot, huh?
growing trend
Goes
in
for
our
the
world
leader.
is
He won't be starting next
you
game.
cannot have a middle ground. Now what I mean by this is,
Goes for the
if you're
jumper.
wrong,
That's off the mark.
you know, if you're wrong, you might not want to
Ooh,
say,
ankle
you know,
breaker.
you're wrong. You're gonna keep fighting and
there he goes
fighting,
with the outlet.
personal insults, violence,
He
whatever.
buries it.
And if you're right, you know, you
Shoots the
want to
jumper.
be right. You always want to be right. You don't want to. You
Deuce.
can't be wrong. You can't compromise.
Harden
And
offers up the jumper.
people don't let stuff go.
Does he have
So,
the range?
and it goes both ways. I think
Yes.
a referee may be less willing to take certain, you know,
Westbrook?
actions or disrespect. And you know, it all comes down to respect. You know, respect
That
on
one's
both
gonna
ends.
haunt him.
So, a referee might be less
With
willing
another jumper.
to accept disrespect from a player in this
Get
day and
that
age.
weak stuff out of here.
You know, talking about all the things I said so far, that's the fact that in this day and
Way
age,
off the mark.
you know, they might not be willing to take that sort of respect. Same token
Above
goes for a
the
player.
rim, the finger roll.
Players, you know, guys, referees miscalled for
Good pass.
decades as the game is made. But I don't
Goes
think
for
there's
the
ever been
jumper.
such a widespread criticism over mistakes referees have made,
Fires up the jump shot.
and that, you know,
Not
that
what he
plays
had in
a
mind.
huge part. Like, sometimes you just gotta let stuff go. I mean,
Connects.
if a guy makes a bad call, you just gotta let it go, man. Like, when you get a
Yo-yos
technical
the
foul,
dribble with the crossover.
you're supposed to just let that. You're supposed to let whatever's going on go. You know, if a ref makes a bad call, you let it go. Don't get that second
2
technical.
points.
And you see a lot of guys getting ejected because
With that crossover,
they don't
you
let
could
stuff
call
go,
him the chiropractor.
or they do something and the ref is already at a
Perfect shot,
stage where he's like,
extra
I'm not
point.
taking no more crap. And you know,
Shaping up to
bam,
be a
whistle.
blowout.
you're out. LeBron James got ejected for the first
Westbrook.
time. I mean, it has to do with it's the fact, you know, in this
no.
country and you know the things I've
You
said
gotta
so
pay
far.
attention to the shot
In this
clock.
country, guys can't let
Oh,
stuff
in
go,
your
and guys always want to
face.
be right. So, to me, this is why they've made, you know, certain trying to make changes to the NBA, but
Bang! Put all
it
the
really
women
has
and
to go
children
down,
to bed.
boils down to this current state of our country.
Jump shot.
If
Oh,
you know
another
we could
three.
grow as
Maybe
human
you should go back
beings
to Atari.
and just say, you know,
He's unstoppable with that
I think Kevin
crossover.
Durant is the first guy to do it
Trips it away.
and say, you know, my bad, you know, I was wrong.
Quick pass
You
to
know,
his
I shouldn't
teammate.
act like that. If we could get back to that sort of act like that, you know, the NBA,
Oh,
the referees,
throwdown.
conflict with players and referees, they'll be gone. If guys just let stuff go, referees let stuff go, you wouldn't have, you know, guys, you know, headbutting. Like, I've never seen that. You never see guys getting it, refereeing a player. You know, these guys are fearless
Westbrook.
now. You don't see that a lot. So I think Kevin Durant, oh, you know, people say he's a snake. He's a good human being, and he should be help
Time has run
people
out on
follow
the
what
shot
he did.
clock.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this
That
video.
was the
Feel free
kind
to
of game
leave
that
a
you
like,
hope
subscribe,
for as a
comment.
fan, but as
Thank
a
you.
player, you're in